Hello and welcome to this solo playthrough of Advanced Squad Leader. I'm Robin Reeve and we are starting the action of scenario J200 one story town. This video will cover the first Finnish turn. So here we are. Some remarks have been made about that scenario and the way I decided to solo it. So I'm maintaining what I'm going to do. That means randomly selecting the entry of the Russians and which Russians enter here, because it's the best way in my eyes to avoid outguessing or playing as if I knew what the Russian planned. I don't believe the remarks that that will wreck the scenario, etc. For your information, I already played it solo by myself some time ago and it worked fine. Anyway, ASL is so full of random events and surprises that introducing that randomness is not a problem, especially as the Russian, if in a face-to-face situation, doesn't know how the Finnish will deploy their entry troops, etc. Because the selection of reinforcements occurs must be done before even seeing what the Finnish is about to do. So it's about double guessing and double playing things. So anyway, that's how I play it. As you know, we are in a free world. If you don't like it, it's the same price as we say in French. No problem. If you're having fun, all the better. So here we are. We have the Finns on two places here of the battlefield. So we will play them rather separately. I'll try to zoom on one side and on the other until they really meet, and we won't do, because I believe you will have more ease to see units at a closer zoom than this one. Of course, you see I put the zoom at what level? At 72. Okay, 80 was too much. Often 80 works well, but not in this case. So let's go. Yes, I had also noticed something I must see here. You see this type, let's see, I'm going to unconceal it just 5 minutes. That LMG with a B11 has a little star. I didn't find in the rules the thing, but I went to look at my physical counter, and actually during mud or snow, the breakdown number goes down to 10. There's an X11 effect. I didn't manage to find that neither in chapter H, which was quite logical, neither in the national capabilities. It's on the counter, so it has no bearing actually on our situation, because situation is neither mud nor snow, so it's a normal B11. Okay, I'm going to conceal it now. So the mystery has been solved. I don't remember. I think it was in the discussion of the no, it was on Game Squad. I asked the question about the T28 here, if both bow machine guns malfunctioned separately. Actually, there was a question and answer about British tank, which had the same type of configuration, and yes, the the bow machine guns malfunction separately. Okay, so that's all for the environment of this game, and let's have fun and play. So let's go for the wind. There we are, nothing. Are the Finns going to deploy? I don't think they have had plenty enough in my eyes anyway. Yes, so we'll do we'll go now for prep fire. No prep fire. Yes, Doug Leslie pointed before we do anything that S4 to AA2 may have LOS, which is quite possible indeed. Just looking at that. Yes, it's hindered. So I remove the concealment here for while it changes, but it was a good point. Thank you. Thank you, Doug. It's always helpful to have remarks like that. I don't spot all LOSs very well, so this is a good thing just to notice. So prep fire, I won't have any, even if there is an LOS after all. And let's go for the movement phase. I suggest we will go up here and I will zoom a little, and afterwards we will go down on the other side of the battlefield. So here is the situation with a better zoom. I think I pushed, no, I didn't go to the movement phase, so there we go. Okay. Here, the half squad here, I make him visible, will run anyway, and run here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they try to enter here. And of course there is, I will reveal, not Yurtaev, but his men will be revealed here, so they get visible. So there we are. Okay. One squad assault moves here, and the other one too. Anyway, they remain concealed because nobody sees them in open ground. The question here is, yes, okay. I'll try some moves up there. I hope there are not too many. That's dangerous, but anyway. Those guys here will be running. There we are. I'm not checking LOS, but I'm sure there is no. There's none. Let's see. I don't think so, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There we are. Perhaps is there a sneaky LOS here? I'll test it just to perhaps strip them from it. No, it's blocked in U4, so okay. Those will move 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I do? Sorry, I'm going back. 1, 2, bypass 3, 4, 5, and we are stopping there. Okay. Yeah, I have doubts, but I'll try. Normal move here. I'm checking LOS again from this place. Oh, no, it's blocked, as I thought. 1, 2, 3. No, not with the machine, not with the ATR. The ATR remains there, of course. No, let me see. What am I doing? Really being stupid. Okay. The leader's helping. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bypass, 5, 6. This time they're all visible, and they can be absolutely hurt by the Russians, because they will, of course, fire here with the help of Yurtaev. So we know that the best Russian leader, no, it's not the best one, but the best non-commissar one is there. So 6 plus 1 for the words, minus 1 FFNM non-assault, so it's 6 flat. There we are, 6 and fire. Allied, no sniper, because it's a Russian shot. So plus 1 for everybody. So leader passes, so the men pass. They need 998. Pin pass, pin. Okay, so the machine gunners are not pinned, but those are pinned here. Okay, that's a good thing done. Just trying to see if I had no ROF. Okay, there we are. No, they cannot fire another time because subsequent is not possible because those units here are okay. And here they assault move. Okay. Here a little half squad will run double time. 1, 2, 3 bypass. What am I doing here? I think I'll fire on them with this Russian, just for fun. 4 -2 because the LOS is clear to the, let's say, to this vertex for an example. Yeah, 4 -2. Oh, they botched their thing, so it's 2 and no effect. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bypass again, and 6, and they reveal dummies. Okay, that's not a bad idea. But what? Ah, yes, I moved the wrong ones, of course. Not the assault gun toters. So yeah. Let's go together anyway. There's no harm possible. 1, 2, bypass 3. They lose concealment. 4. Oh, let's go. 6 here. So Tolonen is helping, of course, the ATR toters. So the Russian here has barely a choice. So they fire at final protective fire 4 +2 for the woods, -1 for non-assault move. I know moving in stacks, but we are Finnish. So 4 +1, and it's a morale check. So +1 morale check. Okay, Tolonen morale check. Okay, the 838. Oh my! What do they has? Oh no, they all underlined, so they break normally because 8 to 4 they have 4. Okay, they break normally. Okay. The next one, +1 morale check, is passed, and the ATR guys are pinned. Okay. A mixed blessing as usual. I'm putting the brokies down under the stack. So there we are, and the DM should go also down with them for better visibility. So that's for the advanced on the, let's say, we call that southeastern side of the board, but yes, because the north is on the left. So here we are on the other side of the board. Okay, we'll move in platoon move the both with the both tanks, and we will double time here with just one squad. The 548 will just advance here. So with those, that's us. Okay. So they have a mechanical reliability, but I believe a platoon just tests for everybody. And if something happens, you do a random selection. I'm going to check nevertheless. Yes, my intuition was right. If one or more AAV in the same platoon is subject to bug mechanical reliability stall DR, only one DR per condition is made for the platoon at the end of the impulse before any attacks. Ah, yes, okay, so the first impulse, okay. If bug immobilization occurs, random selection is used, etc. So, if stall occurs, all AFB in that platoon are immediately considered stopped. Make one delay DR, etc., etc. So, not too complicated. So we roll the bones, nothing happens. So they start one, and the 548 is just running. I should put the CX on it. Oh, there we are. 1, 2. Unfortunately, I cannot move two stacks with those tanks because the infantry should have to do some how do you say that, banzai charge or human wave. They cannot. So 1, 2, 2, 1. I count as a second expense the MF of the units. Bypass 3, and over the hedge 3, 2. So it's okay. So it's everybody's in bypass here. So it's 2, 3, 2. Bypass here 5, 3. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Yes, 5. I'll do 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 3. 10, 4. I don't think anybody sees anything. And here they move. Let me see. Let me count again because I'm not sure. I'm going back doing everything because I have some doubts. So here we are. We moved 1, 2, 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6, 7, 8, 3, 9, 4, 10, 4. At that moment, those could fire against them. So we're at 10. Yes, of course they lose their concealment because the Russian shows they exist, and I think they're going to fire on them. There's no time to be shy. Just the question, no, it could. What if it placed a file in? I don't think it's quite useful. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's 4 flat against the squad. I don't think, no, it's useless to fire against the 3 armor. So 4 flat. Okay, nothing, but I leave an egg in the nest here. Okay, 11 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's okay, and but that's not a good idea. No, let me see. 11 here, and I'm turning the turret there. and 12. Okay, everybody stops. That's not the worst thing that could have happened. I have some doubts. No, there's no LOS here, but you know, whatever happens. This is a flame-throwing tank, so it must be protected by the other guys. So here we have a half squad which will be running 1, bypass 2, bypass 3, and no bypass 4, 5, 6. Okay, and Virta will move, with everybody because no, that can be terrible with that tank, that possible tank in S something. 1, bypass 2, bypass 3, and I think here I should do something. Yes. Okay, that's 2 FP at that distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. 2 minus 2. Yes, I should never do that, and I do it each time, really. So 2 and 2 is a K1. That's not good at all. So random selection. Ding, ding, ding. So those guys are reduced. +1 Virta. Okay. 5, 4, 8. Okay. And okay, but an allied, a Russian sniper possibility. No, no sniper either. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, please move together. 3, 4. No, that's not very interesting. So, but 5, 6 yet. There we are. That's not the best thing in the world. Here I'm just going to position people, so those little guys go 1, 2 bypass. Oh no, yes, no. Let me see. That's stupid. Let me go back. I'm really doing. I shouldn't be sleeping that way. Yeah. Together 1, 2, 3. I believe they cannot be seen, but I'll try nevertheless. You never know with the sneaky LOS thing. No, 2, 3, 4. Just checking another LOS if they were seen previously. Here, no. Okay. And those guys will be one after the other will be running. 1, bypass 2, bypass. No. Anyways, that's stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing happens. 5. Okay. Didn't they fire upon them another time? There. Didn't they leave something here? But they were in the. Okay. I should have left the situation. Yeah, I should have left the residual fire. So here I placed the thing. I put those guys behind again. So 1, 2, 3 bypass 4, but it receives the protection of the woods because there's no memory for residual fire. So it's 1 + 1. Okay, 1 and 3. That's a terrible result, of course. 1 MC. There we are. Pass. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And the other guys do the same. And they become, of course, visible. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 + 1 again. And the, anyway, and this, of course, Russian sniper. Okay. There we are. So Russian sniper, where are you? Ah, it's on the other side of the board. So the Russian killer goes 2, direction 5. So it has the choice here. What's the music? I don't know. I'll randomly choose because I don't know what's in there and there. So I'll say I roll one die. If it's 1, 2, 3, it will be Z6 and 4, 5, 6, AA7. That's not the rule. I'm just playing with it. Okay. So there we are. There are 2 possible targets. So random selection. Okay. This one is broken. There we are. There we are. Now we go down to our other people here. So the idea is to bring here an anti-tank rifle. Of course, it won't be able to fire during the advancing fire phase. So they advance normally 1, 2, 3, and they'll move there. It's a light 20 millimeter gun, so it's a good thing to place it there. One, two, three, and we'll stay there. Okay. So now we move to defensive fire phase. I'll remove all the... Oh, what did I do? There we are. No. Larger. 1, 2, 2. I found it a good millimeter. So remove all residual. Okay. And remove the sniper. Okay. So where do the Soviets have some defensive fire here? Final fire. They don't have a lot. They could fire here. That's not very amusing. They'll do it without the machine gun just here. 4 -1. Doubled and halved for that. Okay, normal morale check, which breaks the little half squad. Not too bad. On this side of the map, I'm really not sure that those guys see the... Anyway, they can, if they don't see it, anyway, they won't be revealed. Or are they still there? They still could be revealed here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But anyway, there we are, and they are revealed in my... I just checked LOS from those little guys up here. Yeah. So very clean. Okay, but they are trying to fire on the T-28. I'm quite sure. You know, it passes there. It could be a good shot. You never know. Of course, the odds are not good for them, but oh yeah, they see it fine. So, how do we calculate that? So they have a slow turret. They are in woods. So, moving the turret one vertex is normally 2. It goes up to 4 because they are woods. +1 for button up. That's 5. And here we have 2 because the tank moved. That goes up to 7. -1 because it's big and fat. So what did I say? +5, 6, 7, 6. So they need a 10 and they have +6. They need a 4. There's no special ammo, unfortunately, I think. No, not yet. So they fire and they need a 4. And they break the wretched... Oh, that's really bad. Really bad. Why did that happen? I don't know. It had to happen. I don't know. That's really bad news. Okay. The other units won't fire. I don't find anything. The machine gunners here had no real opportunity to fire. So That's bad news for the Soviets. The other gun is at a place where it doesn't see anything yet. Anyway. So I think we're done with the defensive fire phase. Let's move now to, as we say, the advanced phase. Okay. As you are placed up here, who can fire in advanced phase? A lot of people can. I think I'll first fire with those people up there. Not very powerful, but you know. So the 6 goes down to 3 plus 1 because of assault fire. That's 4, 5. Here we have 2, which goes up to 3, so that's 8, and the others won't fire. So 8 plus 1 against Yurtaev. 8 plus 1. Yeah, that's a good shot. Okay, Pintas check. Yurtaev, yes. His men break. Oh. I feel something like a steamrolling attack from the Finns. So here we have a 6. We'll fire with everybody. We'll fire group against the same, just to finish them off anyway. So that's 3. And you add twice 5 because they have assault fire, so 4 plus 1, 5. Yeah, okay. So that's 12 plus 2 against the same. To no avail. Okay. Here in the in this place, yeah, there we are. We have 6 goes up to 7 plus 2, 9. The house squad 10 doesn't change anything, so it's just 8 plus 2 here. Did they fire a machine gun? No, the machine gun was... Oh, yes, they did. Ouch. There we are. You see it's written Snow Mud B10 X11. Okay. So I think we did all we could as bad duties here. No, they cannot. Okay. On the other side, we also have perhaps less impressive. Oh, of course, the T28 will fire against the BA6. So it moved plus 4, plus 1 because it's button up, plus 1 because of the so it's fire plus 1 for the woods, so plus 6. And they need a 10, so they need about the same thing. They could have, yeah. They could have. Oh no, there's no bounding fire, so they need a 4 to hit. Ouch! No, they don't have a B11. It would have been too amusing to have both sides breaking their guns. Everybody has a different idea of what is amusing. The 2 machine guns have, yeah, there would be 2 plus 2 here also. I don't want to take risks with snipers and things like that. So some recon by fire here. Virta will fire against those guys here, those supposed people. So 5 for 8 goes down to 2.5 to 1.25, which goes up to 2 to 3. There we 3, and you add here a half, 3.5, and here another half. So we have 4 plus 2 against that concealed because, yeah, quarter. So 4 plus 2, you never know. And you don't know. Okay, I'm not going to fire other people. Okay, other units. I see I should put a counter here. So advanced phase is done. Advancing fire phase, sorry sir. There we are, remove the move. And time for the route phase. Okay, there we are. Click on this little, oh, I forgot to remove the def everywhere. So who's going to rout? Of course, those machine gun toters will just move here. Okay. Here, what can they do? They can go 2, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3. No, they cannot. 2, 4, 2, 4. Oh, they just moved there. 2, 4. There we are. I'll see the Russians before I go on the other side, and those, of course, will scoot away. Scout, yeah, move away. 2 and 4, just out of harm's way, and hope get up before the other Finnish arrive. And on this side, nobody's broken. So, all in all, that's all for the route phase. Let's go advancing now. Huzzah, 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 huzzah. Oh, I forgot to move them, to route them to. Oh, yeah. Really, I'm not very concentrated. That's not good. And there we move. Up here, and we're already trying to get around the place out here. No, please, sir. There we are. With the oh, yeah, they can move here. That's a good idea. And those little guys will stay here. Just here. Okay. The 838s. One will stay here. One will take the risk to go into the open here. Yes, it's interesting. The Finnish elite first line are stealthy, so this can be interesting. I'm putting a CC, an illegal CC here, as you know. Those are little guys which weren't pinned, after what I remember. So yeah, they'll just move here. Okay. And the leader remain there. Doesn't need to do anything else. And on this other side of the board, we will diversify our power. Of course, coming here to hug the enemy is always something that can be done. Here, the ATR is moving. The 548. Well, do our best. There we are. And we're gently moving here. Or perhaps no, not. I'll have the machine gunners here move in on the road. I think nobody sees them actually now. I'm just going to check so that they don't lose. Oh, I must prove there's somebody. I'll say there's somebody. So there we are. And those will move up here. Okay. Virta will virtually move up here. Those little guys will go hugging the enemy and just putting some pressure, so they cannot just fire at one stack. I'm conscious I moved in stack. I took some risks, and you see that they were not. They were not the best choices I could. So moved. Okay, close combat phase. So here we have a close combat with stealthy Finns. Of course, they can declare hand to hand, but I want to see first if they have the ambush. So 4 -1 3, and the Russian 2, so they don't have. Yeah, they don't have ambush. But they're not going hand to hand because the Russians would have a great advantage. So they're attacking 3 to 2, which means they need a 6 to casualty reduce the Russians and the Soviets, and the Soviets attack at 1 to 4. So let's go for 3 to 2. Okay, they killed the Russians, and the Russians, no, the Soviets didn't manage to do anything, so the speed bump was hardly won. No other close combat situation. I'm going to zoom out because I like to see the battlefield a little better. Uh, oh, going down to, what did I say, 72, I think. There we are. Okay. We remove the pins now. And yeah, that's okay. And now we see who is concealed. I believe those guys up here are concealed. Those here too. And those here quite certainly. Here everybody is within sight of the enemy. No, here nobody is visible anymore too directly. Here they are visible. Those are visible. Those also, we just noticed it. So here we go. So on to the rally phase of the Soviets. Well, the Finns advance quite fast, and the Russians now will have to perhaps unhinge. They are unhinged over here, so they will have to move some people to help here, of course. And they have plenty of movement possibilities that way. And they have enough to stop everybody anyway. If suddenly the Finn changed their mind, but I don't think they will. Those guys are quite dangerous here too, so they will hound down the Russians here and go for here. Ah, yeah. Typical. Let's see how the Russian defends it themselves. Anyway, I hope you had a nice time, and I invite you to a next video where we will see the Russian turn unfold.